Hey guys, we're just going to do a live. We're going to do some makeup. And that way, if anybody is just scrolling around the Instagram because they're bored or because they're like, hey, I want to know more about this makeup, let me just introduce you to Seint Beauty. It is a cream-based makeup in these little metal tins that fit right nicely into a magnetic compact. And you can customize the size, the design, whatever you want. Okay, let's just do some makeup. We're just going to get started. I've already got my eyes done because these are from earlier today. It's really hard to tell probably what colors that I'm wearing because it is running kind of all over my face. But I think today I had on Soulmate, Bubba, Mihawk, and Oak. I didn't do a good job. Let me get this off from here. It's Tuesday night. Valentine's Eve. If you don't know what to ask the honey for Valentine's Day, I have suggestions. Okay. They're in there watching a movie, and I came in here chit-chatting with my friends. we get on these these video chats, and we were all chit-chatting back and forth, and I was taking my makeup off, and I was like, I think I'm going to go live right quick. I'm trying to do more lives because they're just fun, and people seem to like a video where you can walk through it and talk through it. So let me get started. All right, so I'm going to do just a little bit of color correcting first. We're going to do kind of a full coverage look too. So I'm using this buff brush. I'm going to take this color Mango. Looks really orange. Unless you are fairest of the fair, like this color, this will be a great color corrector for a whole lot of your needs. So if you've got a little bit dark under the eyes, you can apply it there. And even though it's orange, we're not going to leave it, but you would be surprised sometimes how this will brighten up under your eye. Because we can apply a little bit of a brightener over top of that. Over top. And then we're going to kind of go in with just a few little spots here that I want a little extra coverage. This is also kind of good if you have a little bit of pore issues like I do myself here. Hey, Amy. Are these... Hey, Kim. Oh, yay. These are the most fun earrings that I have. And they're not really heavy. Y'all know, if anybody follows me, I probably have kept the B. Marie hopping here lately and she's fixing to have a subscription box, but I get so much stuff from her. I love it. And this was on her website, and they are truly like one of my favorites. And they're so big. I mean, like, you can see my earrings coming before you're going to see me. All right. I'm just kind of correcting just a few little things that I see. And if I need to go back at the very end and correct, then I'll do the rest of it. All right. Amy told me today that my skin is looking good. I was like, well, I am trying some new skincare, and I was in love with my old skincare, but I'm trying this new because it's supposed to be just a step up. So I'm working the process. I've only been doing it. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks that I'll have been on it. So we're going to see. I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt, but it's really hard when you leave something that you love. And then I had another friend today say, why would you, if it was working, we're going to contour too. Friend said, if you were, if you liked what you were using, then why leave? Well, I've not just absolutely left. I'm kind of like one of these Hallmark movies where I'm torn between two lovers. Which one shall I do? So I don't know. I'm hoping that this one will be a good one because it sounds amazing. It's a little more expensive, but man, the claim to fame for these products sound like too good to be true. And so I've got to keep an open mind to make sure, because my skin is typically kind of oily, but it's mature. I'm 46, soon to be 47 in a couple of weeks. So I want something that's not going to age me and that doesn't set in my lines and wrinkles, and the cream makeup doesn't. And so I was using a really good skincare, but I feel like my skin feels a little drier. And so if your skin's too dry, then it's going to age you as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm keeping an open mind. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. If I like something, I like it. And if I don't, I don't. Jamie, what you doing, girl? When you coming to get some makeup? When you coming? All right. So there we're contoured. I'm using the small end of this brush. You can use, some people like to use the big end. Me, you just do what you want to do. It doesn't matter. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my all over shade in this right here. See, I'm hitting pan on this one. This still got a lot of goodie in there, so we're going to get it out. I need to melt it down. You can melt these down. Just put you a little heat to it. Put it on a pan, put it on a candle warmer, do whatever. Doing full coverage. For me, I don't usually do full coverage. I normally do a little bit of a lighter coverage. It's so pigmented though, you don't need a lot of it, but it's going to look like you're wearing more than what you really are. That's why this stuff can last a long time. If you go through this stuff really quick, you're using too much. I'm actually using way more than what I normally do. But I'm giving you full coverage, girlies, a show. I have some that say, I won't paint it up. So we painting it with Seint it. If I want to go back and add some more, I'll do that. I'm not blending it in. I'm just kind of going through and just popping it all over. We'll do the blending at the ending. All right. It's a little, not blended, but it's looking good. And then we're going to go in with this yellow color right here. I'm still using this one end. You can blend with this one, and it works good. I like to blend with a different brush just because I can. But if you got this brush, if you ordered a palette and got this brush, then you could use that end. So we're going to just kind of stamp and pop right there. Just kind of wiggle it just a little bit. I want to see you wiggle it just a little bit. All right, and then we'll pop it right there, a little bit on that. Then I'm going to kind of take, see how this is the angled edge? There you go. I'm going to take just the edge of that like this and tippy toe, toe pick. Do y'all remember the movie Cutting Edge with the ice skaters? It's an oldie, but it's a goodie. All right, we're going to do right down the edge, right down the middle. Then we'll blend that puppy out in a minute. And then we're going to do just a little bit right here in the middle too. All right. And then you can also, with whatever's left on your brush, which is not tons, but you can sharpen things. So like right here, we can sharpen that line because we're going to blend it all. Am I ever going to, even when I wash my eyes to the best of my ability, I will always have a trace of some black eyeliner. This is like a cardinal rule. But you just swoop it here, and then we're going to, my contour, we're going to sharpen it a little bit. And sometimes, like, my contour is not really dark, but if you use even a lighter one than this, you can still make your contour stand out by just kind of drawing and making a little bit more of a sharp line and just edging it. Kind of like a lawn service. Putting some edge on it. And it's satisfying too. Okay? So now there's my face. Like I said, we could blend right here. Oh my God. Hey, Carrie. Thank you. That's what I was just saying. These are from the B. Marie. I love these earrings. They're so fun, aren't they? You see them before you see me. I love them. All right. Yes. Christy, the Cutting Edge. Topic. I let my son watch it not too long ago. And of course, we probably yelled Topic around the house 30 times. I went ahead and blended with this one just because you may not want more than one brush. So we're going to make this one work. Again, this is going to give you more full coverage because these bristles on this brush, they're dense. So they're just going to push that product even more into your face. And I'm just stippling, and I'm not doing a lot of swiping. Trying to blend it out. I will go back with my sponge in just a little bit. And y'all, I've got this other place here too. I don't really know what that is. I don't know. It just came up like not too long ago. But it's a little hard place. Like it feels like I could just scrape it with my fingernail. And believe me, I've tried. It ain't coming. It ain't coming off. So I'm just going through. It's one of my favorites too. Chrissy just had a birthday. You need to get on and polo me and tell me what you did for your birthday. And if you have polo me, then I've not seen it. And that's possible too. We do these video chats called polo. And I'm telling you, I love it. It's like it's like text, but you can do videos and you can just be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And then you stop the button and you send it. So it's like a video message. But the only difference is you can't really tell when somebody's mad. You know, like you can, you can tell when somebody's mad. If somebody sends a text and you're like, oh, what do they mean by that? I think they meant it this way. Here you can see somebody's message and they'll say, hey, what are you doing? And you'll be like, oh, they're happy. Or they'll say, hey, what are you doing? Then you know they're mad. I love the video aspect of it. And then you can listen to it whenever you want to. You don't have to listen to it right then. That's where it's like a text. Okay. Look at there. Look at there. So now we're going to do a little bit of bronzing. And I usually do not bronze with this brush. But since we're going to do everything with this brush, we're going to do it today. If it was just me and I was doing my makeup all by myself without y'all guys here, I would use a different brush. But y'all guys are here, so we're going to use this one. All right? And you know what? This is the bigger end, and this is the smaller end. So I'm going to apply with this side, the smaller end, and I'm just going to kind of just pop it. So here's my bronzer. I'm just kind of dibble-dabbling in it. And then a little bit on the nose. And then also, normally, I would really want to do a brush or even my sponge. You know what? We'll use my sponge. And I would get my bronzer and I would swirl it and I would go up and down my neck if I needed to tie the two together. But if you wanted to bronze with this, you could always bronze and then do that up and down your neck too. Whatever works. Alright, so now I'm going to flip over to this side and we're going to kind of blend that out. And y'all, it's really easy to do. It's even easier the more you play in it and kind of figure out your best way. And I have played in it so much, so many different ways, that I don't really know what's probably my favorite. Like I would normally say, well, I don't really like this full coverage, but I do like it. I just don't usually wear as much. I like more of a natural coverage. But even though this is more full, it doesn't look crazy cakey or heavy. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels like a moisturizer, like you've just put a moisturizer on your skin. But what I love about it is that when you have mature skin, you start losing that plumpness, that elasticity that your skin has, all that. And this cream really helps to create a little, because the creams also have a little bit, like our foundations, they have a little bit of a yellow undertone. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be olive toned. You don't have to be warm skinned or anything like that. But even our colors that would be for neutral or, our pinker ladies, we still have the makeup that would wear well on your skin. But just with that little bit of that yellow, it just kind of makes your skin look a little more luminous and healthy. And because healthy skin is a glowy skin, not greasy. There's a difference. But I love it because I'm just gonna tell you, the way I used to wear my makeup, even in my 20s, my skin looks younger now than it did, 15 years ago. I mean, I take better care of my skin now too, but it's for sure got a lot to do with this makeup being just a pretty healthy, glowy makeup. Okay, so now I'm bronzed. Oh my gosh, Sweet Home Alabama. Oh, I know, I did that for you. Christy, when she comes on, she'll say, hey friend, and she always tells me she loves me, but she's always so sweet. And so I took some snippets of some of my favorite ones that just over the last couple of months that she had done, and then I posted it in my stories when I said, happy birthday to my friend. Ashley, oh my gosh, I love Sweet Home Alabama too. We just watched, I need to find a blush. What color blush am I going to wear with this? I think I'm going to do nude. We just watched one with Reese Witherspoon, and it was a good one. It had her and Paul Rudd. I can't remember what the name of it was though. Have y'all seen that one? Look at that. It's a pretty. I mean, it's nude is kind of a rosy color. Yeah, I'm from Alabama. Well, I gave it away. Does anybody know that movie with her and Paul Rudd? It was so good. It was so cute. It was a Netflix movie, and we just watched it. It was one of the rom-coms or whatever that they had on. I loved it. Me and my husband watched it, and he was like, oh my gosh, that's so good. I said, I know. And then last night we watched a football movie about the kid, My All-American. It's good too, on Netflix. It's really good, y'all. We come in, I have all these pipe dreams. I'm going to go do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And then I sit down, eat my dinner, and my son always says, find us a movie. And we watch a movie, and then the rest is history. I do nothing. But tonight I actually walked in here and got ready. But My All-American's really good too. It's based on a true story, and it is, man, it's a good one. Oh, you like that one too? Yeah, you can't sleep on Netflix. But you know what I'm a little irritated about? Every time I want to watch a movie that I pull up because I think, let's pull this one up, or something from a long time ago. Let's rewatch this one. Subscriptions. I am so sick and tired of Hulu having a subscription, and HBO Max, and Paramount, and Netflix. Like, there's so many that I want. Just, why can't I watch a movie from 1985 free? Like, why are you wanting to pay $3.99? I don't want to do that. I'm really irritated because we have all these subscriptions now, and then the subscriptions that we're paying for, they want you to do add-on subscriptions to watch other movies. And that's bullcrap. Alright. Thank you guys for the patience. and the rant. We do need to watch a movie together. We have a movie night. Maybe we'll get together at some point. I'll either come to Michigan or you can come to Alabama. That's it. That's my makeup and my rants. I know. Give me the old Lifetime movies. Let me tell you one of my favorites. Even if you don't, I got the floor here. I got the mic. I'm just kidding. But I love the ones remember Fred Savage from the Wonder Years? I'm putting on a little bit of glow too while I'm just sitting here. Fred Savage from the Wonder Years. He was in one where he was like in an abusive relationship with Candace Cameron Bure. And there was also one where I'm trying to think of all the ones, but they were in that era. I mean, one with Winnie Cooper, where her y'all probably don't even remember these or think they're stupid, but where Winnie Cooper got she was innocent, but she got pegged for murder, but her husband was behind it the whole time. And he was a cop, and she was like, she thought he was all on her side and stuff, and then kind of find out, of course, he was having an affair with someone else. He was having an affair with another cop that pulled her over and said that she was doing something, whatever, and she murdered somebody when she really didn't. And then, of course, the guy who helped her bust the case, she fell in love with. Typical Lifetime movie. Winnie Cooper. All right. Oh, no. That is it. No One Would Tell. That was the name of the movie with Fred Savage. Man, that was a good one. And there was another, I have seen, there's so many that I've probably seen over and over, and my husband will come through. I'm done with makeup. If y'all are done with the makeup, we're done. Thanks for watching. But my husband will come in and he'll be like, I loved it too. He'll come in, he'll say, we've seen this one before. And I'll say, well, I know, but I'm watching it again. And of course, he's going to plop up right wherever he's at and watch it. Or he walks in and he'll say, are you watching a Lifetime movie again? And I'll say, yeah. He'll say, and he'll walk through the house and he'll come back through eating, and then he stops and then he asks questions on everything. And then I have to pause the movie 500 times to explain to him exactly what's happened, who's this, what's this, now who is she, now what's she doing, they ain't gonna go over there, and he is all into it. And so my sons are the same way. Chubby, my oldest son, he'll be like, I ain't watching them stupid chick flicks. 3 hours, 3 Lifetime movies later, he's laying on the couch with a blanket and I'm on the other end, and we have watched Lifetime all day. I love it too. The Burning Bed with Farrah Fawcett. Man, I'm telling you right now, if I was there and I was her friend, I would help her with a match. That match. And then his family didn't do jack squat to help. She was abused. I love Farrah Fawcett. Yeah, she got beat up by her husband. She ended up setting his tail on fire. Let that be a lesson to the husbands out there. On Valentine's Day, get you wild something good for Valentine's Day. We set you on fire. All right, that's really all I got. Yay, thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all. Anyway, if you want to color match, back to my real purpose in life here, other than Lifetime gossip, if you want to color match, it's colormatchbysusie.com. And thank you for watching. I know, I am crazy.